Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-day fiancé Alum's 5-week-old baby suffers painful death. A 90-day fiancé tragedy happened to one pair from the franchise, and it's something that no one would ever want to happen to them. So, what happened with this situation, and what do we know so far in the aftermath of this recent tragedy? The 90-Day Fiancé franchise has been on the air since 2014. Within that time, countless couples have been featured on the show. When you add in all of the spin-offs that continues to churn out, the universe gets bigger and bigger with each passing season. As much as the franchise promotes real drama, sometimes the worst situations imaginable happen to cast members away from the cameras. Every once in a while, real-life tragedy comes knocking, and it's worse than any clever editing that producers could ever do. This happened recently for one 90-day fiancé pair, as an unimaginable tragedy struck. Based on the latest updates making the rounds, the 5-week-old daughter of Leda Margaretha and Eric Rosenbrook tragically lost her life under questionable circumstances, as there are several versions going around of what went down with this tragic situation. Eric Rosenbrook was recently arrested on July 5 for domestic violence, with the baby caught in the middle of all of the turmoil. It has been alleged by popular 90-Day Fiancé blogger 90-Day Fiancé Update that something bad happened. In one account of events, Leda said that the baby died following Eric's arrest. In a previous account, Eric said that the baby was in the hospital for 5 days and on life support. Many 90-Day Fiancé fans continue to weigh in on this tragic situation. Even with all of the back and forth of events leading up to this tragedy, there's no getting around the fact that a young baby lost its life. In a clip shared by John Yates on social media, with what sounds like Leda's voice, she alleges that her young daughter had a fracture on her back, according to what she said the doctors told her. She went on to say that she never saw Eric be violent toward their daughter. However, she suspects that Eric had something to do with what landed the baby in the hospital. Many 90-Day Fiancé fans agree that Eric and Leda are the most toxic couple to ever appear in the franchise. In the wake of this unspeakable tragedy and unfortunate loss of life, the TLC community is angry and saddened by everything that has gone down. While some viewers think Eric did something, others think Leda is responsible. Either way, this is a messy situation that unfortunately ended in tragedy. Given Leda's history of trouble with the law, as well as animal abuse, many fans of the show feel like this loss of life could have been prevented if there had been earlier intervention. The alleged audio of Leda explaining that the baby's back was fractured sent chills up fans' spines. Listening to her calm voice talking about this painful injury, swipe the Instagram post below to see all of the timeline and hear chilling audio. One commenter said, "Why wasn't CPS involved? After her arrest, the thing with the puppy, CPS should have been alerted. That baby could have been saved." A second commenter added, "How is she still not deported?" Another person said, "I hate to say it, but she probably did something to the baby." Many bloggers have much to say and bring more information daily. Blogger Kiki and Kibitz also raises questions about the child's tragic passing timeline between the toxic couple. What do you think about this tragic 90-Day Fiancé situation? Let us know in the comments below. For all the latest 90-Day Fiancé news, come back again. Reality television, viewers often feel like they know the stars they watch. Their joys, tears, arguments, and triumphs become part of the audience's emotional journey. But sometimes, life takes such a tragic turn that even the camera can't contain the heartbreak. One such moment has shaken fans of 90-Day Fiancé as devastating news has emerged. A beloved alum of the franchise has suffered an unimaginable loss, the death of their 5-week-old baby. This is not a scripted drama. This is not a teaser for the next season. This is real pain, raw grief, and the unimaginable silence left behind by a tiny soul gone too soon. A journey that began with hope. The Alum, whose name became familiar to millions during their time on 90 Day Fiancé, had recently announced the birth of their baby with immense joy. The social media posts were filled with beaming faces, soft pink and blue hues, and heartfelt captions. They called their child a miracle, a blessing, the light of their life. From ultrasound photos to the first time tiny fingers wrapped around theirs, every moment was shared with love and gratitude. After navigating a whirlwind romance on reality TV and building a life that withstood cameras, critics, and chaos, this baby symbolized peace and purpose. But fate had other plans. A sudden descent into darkness. Just 5 weeks after entering the world, the baby began showing signs of distress. What started as a quiet concern, a small cry that seemed a little different, a shift in temperature, a flutter of restlessness, quickly spiraled into a medical emergency. The parents rushed the infant to the hospital, not yet aware that they were stepping into a nightmare. Despite the best efforts of doctors and nurses, the situation worsened rapidly. Tests were run, tears were shed, prayers whispered into sterile air. And then came the moment no parent should ever have to face: the flat line on the monitor, the silence in the room, the soul-crushing confirmation: their baby was gone. The cause remains unclear. As of now, the official cause of death has not been publicly released. Sources close to the family suggest complications that may have stemmed from a rare infant condition, though no confirmation has been given. Grief has overtaken the desire for clarity. In a heartbreaking Instagram post, the 90 Day Fiancé Alum wrote, "Our angel was only with us for 5 weeks, but in that time, they taught us more about love than a lifetime ever could. We held them. We kissed them. We sang lullabies and told stories. And now, we hold only memories, and even those feel too fragile to touch." A community in mourning. The 90 Day Fiancé fanbase, often known for its intense opinions and heated debates, has come together in a rare moment of unity and compassion. Thousands of comments flooded the Alum's social media pages. Messages of love, virtual hugs, and prayers poured in from all corners of the world. Fellow cast members also voiced their condolences. One popular co-star commented, "I have no words, just love. Please lean on us, we're here for you." Another former cast member added, "From one parent to another, I can't begin to imagine the pain. My heart breaks for you." It's a reminder that beyond the entertainment and behind the filtered photos are real people, with real lives, facing the same fragility that touches us all. Grief in the public eye. Grieving a child is devastating on its own. Doing it while the world watches is a cruelty few can comprehend. Yet, this alum has chosen to share their pain publicly, not for attention, but perhaps for healing. Perhaps in the hope that other parents who have faced similar losses will feel seen, that their baby's brief life will echo beyond the hospital walls and into the hearts of strangers who care. A recent post reads, "We won't be okay tomorrow, maybe not for a long time, but we will keep their memory alive. Every breath we take now, we take for them." The baby's name and legacy. Out of respect for the family's privacy, they've asked the media not to reveal the baby's full name or share any hospital details. What has been made clear, however, is that they intend to set up a foundation in the baby's name, one that supports neonatal care, grieving families, and awareness around rare infant conditions. The alum said, "No parent should walk this path. If our baby's story can help save even one life, then their short time here wasn't in vain." Love beyond time. What can be said when a 5-week-old life comes to an end? Perhaps this: that love has no timeline, that even the smallest hearts can leave the deepest marks.